Whatever medical needs you and your family might have, at Hospital de la Familia, you will be treated by the best doctors, nurses, and healthcare professionals in the area.
Hi, we're here at Dr. Bustamante's office in Mexicali, Mexico. Just meeting one of the clients, the patients that had surgery with Dr. Bustamante. She's a client that comes from Oregon, currently living in Yuma, Arizona. And I just want to ask her a couple questions about her experience here with Dr. Bustamante. Let's just talk a little about the insurance situation that you were having and why Mexico was actually a better solution for you.
I'm insured with Blue Cross of Arizona, and Blue Cross covers me internationally. They consider it out of network, so the coverage is 50-50 versus an 80-20 or a 60-40 in the United States. So the cost of my insurance, the cost of my procedure, basically, even if I'd had better insurance in the United States, the cost was still less because the overall cost of the procedure was so much less in Mexico than in the United States. I don't know if that's what you want.
A question about basically, what was your impression when you first arrived? How did you hear about Dr. Bustamante?
I first heard about Dr. Bustamante at a medical expo that was held in Yuma on medical tourism for Mexicali. And the folks at the expo were very, very helpful and pointed me into the direction of Dr. Bustamante as a starting point to do x-rays and for my first visit to start my treatment. My overall impression was amazing. The hospital is beautiful, it's modern, it's very, very clean. The facilities, the people, everyone was extremely helpful and caring. I just don't believe you could beat the service anywhere.
Would you consider Mexicali to be a safe city for medical travelers?
Yes, we've been here at least a dozen times now for different treatments, more than that probably considering physical therapy. We've never had any problems. The border crossings have been quite simple. Everything is very, very safe. We've stayed at several motels, never had any problems. We're just very comfortable here.
How do you feel, what was, when you had a consultation with Dr. Bustamante, what impression did he give you? How did he answer his questions? Did he make you confident that everything was going to be okay?
From the first visit, we just knew through Dr. Bustamante's temperament and his care and his concern that everything was going to work out well. He just spent as much time as we needed answering questions, talking about what my procedures options would be, telling us who to go to for other doctor appointments. He just completely guided us through the process, and is just a terrific person.
How do you how was the surgery? How was it performed? Were you an anesthesia? Were you a blockage? How did you feel before the surgery? How do you feel after the surgery?
My surgery was a triple anterior cervical disc discectomy infusion, and I had done a lot of research about the procedure. My concerns, when I woke up, were going to be that I wouldn't be able to speak very well, that I wouldn't be able to swallow. I had absolutely none of those problems. Upon waking up, I was able to swallow, I was able to speak. I truly believe that has to do with the level of care from the doctors when they did the surgery. I had no problems from the anesthesia. The nurses were just wonderful. I mean, everything was just as good as I ever could have dreamed for.
Just one last question. How do you feel now after this entire experience? And would you recommend the services at Hospital de la Familia, Family Hospital, and Dr. Bustamante to other medical travelers who are seeking the same treatment?
Well, I feel terrific. This is 21 days since my surgery, so this is week 3. I literally have no pain. I'm gradually building my strength back up.
Hospital de la Familia. Your health in good hands.